Joining me now on the Daily Ledger Page 5 beat from Nashville, Tennessee, economic analyst, hedge fund manager, and contributor to Forbes and other major publications, Thomas Landstreet. Tom, it seems as though when we look at the liquidity problem, the debt problem overall in this country, we're kicking cans down the road, both in the public sector and in the private sector. But in the public sector alone, let's look at the Fed. The Fed has $4 trillion on its balance sheet. $4 trillion. At some point, this has got to stop and be reversed.
Good luck. They fear. They're like children in a scary movie, and they fear a bad outcome. And Jay Powell said more than once he's not going to let a financial meltdown cause a recession, which he blames the last two recessions on financial meltdown. This started in 2008, Graham, when they bailed out the entire world from their excesses. They bailed out Joe Sixpack with checks sent to them. They bailed out those producers of loans that didn't require documentation or proof of a job. They gave lenders 120% value of their house. They bailed them out. They bailed Lehman. They bailed Bear Stearns. The only thing that wasn't affected was the governments. Without Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, Graham, we all know, without government programs, none of that speculation and excess risk-taking would have happened. In fact, the 2008 crisis would not have happened. And once it did happen, what did they do? They completely bailed it out.
Yep.
So that these people did not feel the pain of their mistakes. You are bound to repeat your mistakes when you are not allowed to feel the pain of your mistakes. So here we are again in a situation where the Fed is bailing out the entire world. They're kicking the can down the road. We lost Paul Volcker, which it's appropriate to invoke him here because Volcker back, in the early 80s targeted the money supply and allowed rates to be set by the free market. Rates naturally soared. It sent two gut-wrenching recessions our way. But once we cleared the system, Graham, we had 20 plus years of some of the strongest GDP growth we've had in decades, if not, 100 years. We don't have that today.
And part of the problem, Tom,
they don't believe in the free market. They really do not. That's the answer.
So we have this artificial economy that the Fed keeps pumping money into, buying treasuries, which on the back end allows the Congress to have this profligate deficit spending, which continues to inflate our debt and our unfunded liability. Again, I feel like a broken record, but at the same time, a little bit of a canary in the coal mine. This has to stop. There has to be monetary and fiscal sanity brought back to our process. Otherwise, we will, at some point in our lifetime, certainly our children's lifetime, we will look a lot like Greece, and who knows, maybe we'll look like the Weimar Republic. I hope not, but that is what we're staring at right now. Thomas, thank you.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.